Hi everyone, so we're going to take a look at filling the shifts from the shift info page. So as always, there's two options that you can go or two places where you can go and fill your shifts. It's either within the job itself or the temp desk. So it's always those two places you can go and work on your shifts. So we're going to focus in this particular video on doing it in the shift info page. So we can see that our shifts are built here, so unfilled shifts. And to fill those, you can simply go in and tick the shifts you want to fill. Oh, I've got one filled already, or ticked already. And then we can go into fill shifts here. You would then go and select your candidate to go and type in their name and find them from there. And then you need to say whether they're exempt from AWR or not. And my person is not. So at this point, it's always going to default to the applicable rates to be use the agreed rates that you've already put into that job or into that shift. So what you can do if you wish is you do have the option to update the assignment rates, or you have the option to update rates for selected shifts. So what does these mean? So for example, you might have a set rate for this particular job, but you haven't been able to fill it, and you've got a more senior person in to do that job, and they always work for a higher rate. So they won't accept the rate that you're offering, so you're going to have to give them an extra £1 or £2 an hour to do that particular shift. So what you can do is you can go in and update the rates for the selected shifts. So just for those ones you've picked, it's going to update those rates. So you can go in and go confirm, and then what it will do is it will take you to the next page where the rates are, and then you can go in, you can manually go in and say, actually, the base rate is £14 rather than £12. And you can go in here and make sure that's all correct. So you can go and amend those in there. So that's one of the options in there. And the update rates for selected shifts can only be used when you're using the time bands rate time definition. On the other RTDs, it does not appear. The other option is to update assignment rates. So if you do that, what that'll mean is when you're booking Richard into his shifts, it's going to create an assignment for him. And then what it will do is it holds those particular rates against the assignment. So every time you book him into other shifts, it will hold those agreed rates that you're about to book in. So it's the same thing. You click on that, you go to confirm, you change the rates to the ones that agreed with him. And then, like I say, it will create the assignment with those rates on for that person. So you do have a choice in there, or you can keep them as the agreed ones. So if I confirm, so it's going to produce emails to go out to the client and to the candidate to confirm those shifts are being filled. And you'll see what it's done is it's moved Richard into shift allocation list here, which means that then in future, he's been used as a candidate for this job. If you get shifts for the next week, you can simply go and select him and very easily go in and then click on the shifts in here and then go fill shifts. And you'll see the difference is it already has his name in there. So you don't have to go and select him because you've done that already. So this is a bit like a shortlist page. Now down the bottom, you can see the filled shifts for Richard. So you can see them listed in here. So they would have come out of the unfilled section and down here. And then you can see all the information on those shifts. Now at any time you can go in and select those and you can amend the shifts if you need to. So you can choose to then change the start time, the end time, or the break, or the shift type. You can also delete shift from here as well. Or you can delete or amend from the unfilled shift list as well. So that's how you can go and fill, amend, or delete shifts from the shift info page.